Ryan here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Windchaser Farms, and basically picking up where we left off here from last episode. We're still working on selling both potatoes and sugar beets, so got 2 trucks on each course. Again, if you remember, we bought 2 brand new trucks there last episode. So again, got our 2 older trucks working on selling the sugar beets, and then the 2 newer trucks are working on selling potatoes. Again, we need to empty the silo of the potatoes that are in there before we can continue harvesting here, because it was full. Sugar beets were almost got all those sold. Potatoes, though, yeah, still got 1 million liters of those left yet, so that's going to take a while. Anyway, between episodes here, I went ahead and picked up a John Deere 8400R here, and grabbed our cultivator here. We're going to start cultivating this field here, field 34, and then I've got the planter, the 9570 RT is up here with the planter as well, and we're going to start planting probably right behind it here. Well, I don't know. Is it safe to plant right behind courseplay? I don't know. Not sure. But yes, I want to cultivate this field just to get rid of any crops that are already on it. Again, if you remember, we've been having some issues with the combine. Yeah, picking up extra crops that it's not supposed to and just jamming up the entire operations quite annoyingly. Anyway, course generation. Field 34. And I'm hoping this will help a little bit. Let's do 2 headlands. 3. Nah, 2 should be good, right? 19.5 meters wide. That should be enough. Generate that course here. And do I want to save the course? Yeah, I might want to save it, I suppose. We'll save that field 34, 19.5 meter. Cultivate. Oops. There we go. Cultivate. First waypoint, drive the course. Okay, and while we're at here, the R4045 has finished. Okay, he can just stay there. I don't think he's in the way of anything. And I don't believe we need him on anything else at the moment here. Field 1 does need to be fertilized. I forgot to do that yet, didn't I? I think I mentioned that here a couple episodes ago. I was going to fertilize this field. Right. Well, we'll have to remember here, I got the fertilizing R4045 here on field 4. Working on that. So when he's done there, actually, you know what? Been saying for a while here, next purchase is going to be another R4045. Let's just, we'll go ahead and make that purchase right now. Another R4045. And we'll put GPS on it, and let's see what's here. But we'll go duals all the way around. We got, sure, why not? Duals all the way around, of course. Never too many tires, right? Let's get that headed down to the farm here. And you know what? Shall we purchase, what shall we put on the back of it? I do have a fertilizer attachment already down there we can put on it. You know what? Thinking we should maybe bring something else back with it. Oh, what do we want on it? That is the question. You want another fertilizer body or a lime one? Or do we want a sprayer one? Let's grab one of these for now, I guess. And we'll put the large extension on it. There we go. Now the fun part, getting this attached, and it's... Oh, okay. We can drive right through it there. I was not quite expecting that. Oh, there we go. Close enough. Okay, and we'll get courseplay to have this drive down to the main farm there for us. And once he's down there, we'll get him set up with whatever he needs to do. Okay, that should be good. Anyway, back to field 34 here. Oh, speaking of field 34 here, field 35, which is right next to it. How are we looking over here? Yeah. Not so good, are we? We got a bale stuck under one of the tractors here. Okay. And I think you're actually the one making the green bales too yet. So somehow we got a black bale stuck under the baler that's making the green ones. Ah, boy. I'm guessing you left off over here somewhere. A note to self, I'll have to make sure I keep a little better eye on this. I was not realizing this was going to be a problem over here. Yeah, where did you leave off at? Technically, and I mentioned this when I created the mowing course, I should have had them go up and down first and then do the headlands last. Looks like that might be coming back to bite us here. Oops. Not to mention all the trouble we had getting courseplay running here last... Where are you going there, courseplay? Oh, that's going the wrong way, isn't it? Oh, okay. Not realize that. Should have looked at that a little closer, I guess. Okay, back up this way then. He was facing this direction, so I figured, okay, that must be the direction he was going, but apparently not. But yeah, you can see we got quite a few bales. I did pick up the bales on field 1, by the way, so that is ready to be fertilized. That field is good to go. Although a little bit difficult trying to pick up bales on that field once the clover grows. It is really hard to see them bales. Wow, where did he leave off at? Oh my goodness, okay. I mean, yeah, realistically speaking, who knows where courseplay left off. I could try telling it to go to the current waypoint, but I don't trust courseplay that much. Okay, anytime here we need to, well, this headland, or this road next to us is pretty much full, isn't it? Seems kind of odd. Well, I'm just going to start him here, hope for the best then, and yeah, I don't know where he left off at. He might have left off at another spot. We'll just call that good and roll with it. Double check. Is everyone else still rolling yet? Oh, the R4045 is almost there. Let's grab you here, seeing as how you're here. And I think what we'll do, we'll switch out for the fertilizer sprayer booms here on this one. And we'll start him fertilizing on field 1. And I've mentioned this many times before. One of the advantages of this R4045 here, all the attachments are 36 meters wide. So the fertilizer box, the lime box, the sprayer booms, all 36 meters. So when you go to create your courseplay courses, one course covers it all. Makes it really easy. There we go. Okay, field 1. This should be fairly simple here. Field 1. 36 meter fertilize, and I think the course starts right there. It does indeed. Ooh. First waypoint and drive the course. One of these times I'll remember there's actually a fairly deep ditch here. Again, doesn't look like it, but there is. I gotta remember here too, I need to keep an eye on him on here. For some reason the potato, the truck selling the potatoes cannot fill up here. Whoa, whoa, stop. Yeah, the other one's pushing from behind, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know what's up with this courseplay course. I don't recall this being a problem before, but apparently it is. I need to make sure I'm sometimes manually fill the potato trucks. Sometimes they'll fill, sometimes they won't. And yeah, like I said, I just need to keep remembering to check on them every now and then. Apparently another courseplay course I'm going to have to re-record, or either that, use the other trailers. Other trailers must sit further forward or something. I don't remember having that problem with the other trailers, but oh well. Anyway, let's get started planting here. And I figure I'm going to do at least the headland here myself. We're going to go with some rice on this field. Although I thought about doing soybeans again. That way, you know, if there are any soybeans left on the field, then, you know, well, it's not going to be a problem because there's already soybeans on the field. But I like to plant different crop types, so... You know, planting the same crop over and over again gets a little boring. And I'm hoping if I do the headlands here, that should take care of any issues. Because, again, the headlands typically where courseplay... oh, it is still folding down yet. Okay, there we go. Typically where courseplay misses is on the headlands there. Oh, yeah, okay. See, even that's going to be a problem, everyone, because I can't plant that. The only way you're going to get that is if you harvest that. That's kind of annoying. Well, again, courseplay typically misses on the headlands, so if we're lucky, everyone, courseplay will miss that then. Well, harvesting, that is. Anyway, we'll read a few comments here in a moment. Darren was saying a map with a bale destroyer added under the bale trigger is the way to go. A must when I make or edit maps. Ah, okay. So I'm assuming what you mean by that, when a bale sell point sells bales, it doesn't actually destroy the bales, it just dumps them underneath the map. For those of you who remember when we played on, was it Estancia La Pacho? On the multiplayer servers there, this is the first map we did when Farming Simulator 19 first came out. But, you know, we'd go look under the map, and if you look under the map there was quite the pile of bales that were growing underneath the map. And I can't say I've really taken the time to look again since on any of the other maps to see if that happens or not, but... Yeah, I thought Giants had said they'd done something to fix that. Fix the bales that were piling up underneath the map. Again, that's not, if you ask me, everyone, a good thing to have happening on your maps. You don't want bales piling up underneath the map. That does sound like a recipe for problems there. When you sell your bales, you want the bales to disappear. Let's see what's your Diesel Customs was saying. Driving. Not sure what he means by that. That's all he says in this comment is driving. Okay. Joe was saying, less courseplay, more farming. Well, technically courseplay is farming. Well, we're trying to get it to farm usually. A bit of a stretch to say it's farming sometimes, but we are farming with courseplay. I mean, courseplay is pulling the cultivator right there. Field next to us, courseplay is running, or supposed to be running 2 balers. Probably should keep an eye on that. What else do we all... Oh, we got 4 trucks running and selling. We got an R4045 that just finished, apparently. And we got another R4045 that is also fertilizing. Let's see what's here. Ooh. Whoosh. I was going to say, I thought I was far enough away from the poles. Yeah, I'm far enough away from the poles, just not the bush, apparently. And actually, I call that a bush, everyone. That looks like a tree that's actually... sticking up part way through the ground. I mean, it seems like at this point, everyone, someone seriously needs to make a proper bush model so they can, the mod authors can put that in their map instead of trees that are halfway in the ground. Or when I say someone, maybe I should more specifically say Giants really needs to maybe do that or something, if you ask me. You know, not complaining necessarily how it looks, everyone. The trees half planted in the ground like that, you know, it does give a good look to the map, depending on the map style anyway. No doubt about that. It's just when you go to attempt to cut something like that down, Yeah, that's when you find the problem. Not so cool then. Let's see. Angus was saying YouTube also does not like Twitch-only giveaways. Who's replying to my demonetized again video there. Oh, I can definitely see that. YouTube not liking that. But I've mentioned this many times before, everyone. YouTube really doesn't offer a way to do giveaways that I know of anyway on the platform, whereas Twitch, you can kind of still do giveaways there yet. The problem on YouTube, yes, you can kind of sort of do the giveaway, everyone, but you don't have a way to contact the giveaway winner. Unless YouTube has changed, there used to be a way to, same with Twitch, you could chat, what do they call it? That's called Whisper over on Twitch, but you could essentially do the same thing on YouTube. Again, they've taken that feature away. They took that away, long time ago, everyone. And I'm not aware they've added it back, but you never know, possible, they might have. Obviously, I don't currently stream on YouTube. Jeffrey was saying, yes, I have further questions. What don't you like? Go figure Jeffrey would have further questions. Well, I'm going to counter Jeffrey's questions with another question then. What about Buffalo? Alex is asking, how do you unzip a WinRAR file? Okay, so if you download a mod that comes in the WinRAR format, you need to download the WinRAR extraction tool. It is free. Just keep in mind, when you go to that website, there's quite a few places that are going to ask you to pay for it. Once you get past all of that, there is a free version you can download, though. So you can get a, like I said, a free version of that. It's a little bit of an annoyance. And then you do have to put up with it every time you go to use it, asking you to buy it. And at least for Farming Simulator 19 here so far, I've not really seen a whole lot of mods that have come that way. It used to be quite popular for like Farming Simulator 15, even 17 a little bit. I think it was 17 really started to see a drastic change going from WinRAR to zip. And of course, you do have to have zip for Farming Simulator mods, by the way. It's just that mod authors would typically take their zipped mods, like a pack of them, and then they'd put them in a WinRAR archive. It's basically the same thing as a zip folder, everyone, just it's a different format. Same type of concept and idea there. Just that compressed zip folders are supported within Windows. In other words, you don't need any third-party software, whereas WinRAR folders or archives are not. You have to have third-party software for that. Niles was saying, looks like the third potato harvester went to the gas station and filled up on its own. I think the fuel gauge showed full when you found it. That could be. I might also have the hired option buy fuel on. I don't remember if that's on or not. It probably is, though, so that would explain why it is full yet. And yes, everyone, I'm making sure I get plenty of overlap here, just trying to destroy any crops that are along the edge of the field here. I have to say, we're making some pretty good money here on the potatoes and sugar beets so far at $410,000. And of course, I spent a good $400,000 here on the 8400R there, and I was hoping that would pull past it. Yes, not. And then, yeah, we spent another good $200,000 there on another R4045. So, yeah, money's definitely rolling in from the root crops there. Like I said, they seem like they're paying decent enough compared to the rest of the crops on this map that absolutely do not. Speaking of which, I did have soybeans. I forgot all about those, didn't I? Soybeans. What do we got for soybeans here? We got 230,000. Oh, wait. No, I have none? Wait a minute. That can't be right. We just harvested soybeans. That's odd. Where did the soybeans go? We harvested soybeans off this field. I haven't sold them yet. And I don't believe we were selling them. They should have been going into storage. I'm going to have to check that. At least hopefully that storage spot works. That'd be rather annoying to find out it doesn't. And we've completely lost all the soybeans we put in there. Oh, we got another R4045 finished. You know what? I don't think we have anything else for them to do. Those fields are all set. Oh, you know what? I couldn't have one start on field 3 there. We can do that. Yeah, I'll just leave him here. Don't need him anywhere else. Let's grab the other one here. I do kind of have them set up somewhat for different operations here. The various R4045s, like the one we just were in, has duals all the way around with row crop spacing. I try to use that on the crop or on fields that already have crops in it. And then, of course, I got this one here, which has the wide tires. Typically put that on the spreader here. So, for example, here, field 3, which doesn't have any crops in it, doesn't matter. Oh, speaking of this field, this is the field that still has a problem with courseplay turning around, doesn't it? Interesting. Let's see. I want to see what can we try different here. We need to try something different to get courseplay to work better on this field, because this field's always been a problem. Field 3. I'm going to trash can that one because, again, it has problems. Let's go to course generation here. Field 3. 1 headland. I think that's good, isn't it? We'll do two headlands. 1 tool. Field center. Racetrack. Let's just try changing some options here, see if anything works or not. Okay, that's interesting. Well, let's save that field 3, 36 meter fertilize. And drive first waypoint there. And you know what? You're probably out of the way, so I'm just going to leave him there. And we'll find out later if he is in the way. We'll have to move him then. Okay, let's get it fired back up here. Magnus was saying, check out American Eagle Modding. They have a Welker Farms Big Bud Pack. Great videos always. Yes, I did see that on there. I believe it's pretty much the same Big Buds I already have. The only difference is they just have the Welker logo on them, which if you're going to play on the Welker Farm map would probably be a great addition to them there, by the way. Marhoof was saying, that's okay, Randy. The government is going after YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and all the other for antitrust violations and freedom of speech and all that stuff. Yes, I did see that. For those who didn't see that here, I don't know. Was that maybe a week or so ago? Maybe 2 weeks ago, something like that. There was an announcement that, yes, the government is going to be going after Facebook and a few of the others there for stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see what the results are. As many have pointed out, and I've pointed this out myself, they are, I don't know if private's the right word for it, but private companies in a way. So they do have the right to set rules for what goes on their platform. So, again, if they say it can't be on YouTube, they kind of, sort of, I would argue, have a right to say so. Not saying it's necessarily right, everyone. I'm just saying that that's kind of the way the rules work out. Okay, well, we did the first headland pass ourselves. I do plan on setting this up with courseplay here at some point, by the way, so I don't plan on doing this entire field, but we'll do another pass here, so. I know a couple people have complained about the amount of course play usage I've had on this map. Again, everyone, keep in mind, this is a 4X map. If I were to plant this field myself, well, yeah, we can, you know, just create a courseplay course here a minute. Let's see what it says. Field 34. Nope. I actually do want headlands. You know what? Might as well. No, wait. Do I have a courseplay? I have a courseplay course for this already, don't I? I think I do. Let's see what's here. Field 34. 19.5, 13.5. Oh, wait, no, I think it's, yeah, that's right. One of these, yeah, this one right here. I'm going to resave this here a minute. Field 34. Oops, not 24, 34. 18-meter plant. Back when I created these courses, apparently, I named them both 35, and one of them should have been 34. So there we go. We got 134 and 135 one. But anyway, you're going to give a time estimation here. Oh, yeah. It would take an hour and 15 minutes for me to plant this field myself. Which, that actually isn't too bad, all things considering, but still, hour and 15 minutes. That is quite a bit of time. And then you consider the fact of all the other operations we got going on here. We would not be making much progress on here. Even as derpy as what courseplay has been, we would definitely not made this kind of progress on here. And at least typically in operations like this, courseplay does do pretty good. It's usually when you have multiple pieces of equipment, especially for harvesting courses. That's where it seems like courseplay needs some help, especially on the root crop harvesting. Something is not right with courseplay. Again, when you watch courseplay just does not line up right with the potato harvesters. And actually, even when you look at the choppers and stuff, courseplay cuts in front of the harvesters. I think courseplay developers definitely need to do a little work, do some tweaking there to try to fix that. And I think some of it too, you know, courseplay's updating some stuff, like how the combines now pull out of the crop to unload, stuff like that. I don't believe they have properly updated their unloading courses to take that into consideration yet. So there's definitely, again, everyone, courseplay's still in developer mode. It's still under progress. I know someone a while back was asking, will courseplay ever be out of developer mode? Well, technically for Farming Simulator 17, everyone, courseplay was, for the entire time of 17, was under developer. It was under development. They did release, I think it was just one released version. There was kind of like an official release, but there were still further development versions after that. I don't believe they ever released anything after that I know of. So anyway, everyone, looking at the timer, it looks like it is time to wrap it up for this episode. So if you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.